will drown because it started with a drift. And you were arrogant enough to think you could go into that job, to live that marriage, to have that business plan, to work with those people without God. And my question to you is, how arrogant are you?
She had 6 points at the first half?
Well, she finished with 18, but they was like, they was locking her up. Because all she wanted to do was attack.
Yeah, she went to the line a lot there at the end. But,
and the fast breaks, because they trap and then she'll shoot from behind and they'll give it the fast break.
I started when I was young, and when I was young, my dad took me to a little rec league, and I was like, I kind of wasn't feeling it. I was just running up and down the court. I was just there for the Gatorade. I mean, he just handed me a Gatorade bottle, and I just wanted to drink that. That was the only reason I was there playing. But the man who used to run the rec league, he started calling me Buckets, and then I was just like, oh, I mean, that kind of stick with me. That kind of go with me. And then I just found a love for it from there. Ever since I was young, my dad took me to the rec leagues, and he used to train me with his boys because he coached boys basketball. And then I just went every day, just working, constantly working on my game. I was like the best one on the court, killing all the boys, all the younger boys. And the man who ran it, he loved me. Like, we would go, and he would just be like, I got hand over everybody in here. He would give me the ball, and I would just go. Just scoring buckets, blocking shots, and getting lays on people. I mean, and that's when I just really found a love for it. Because I felt like I was good at it. Like, since a young age, just killing all the boys. And they're male and I'm female. I just loved that. Killing the boys.
Run on, run on, a little while longer, gotta run on, run on. I want to see my Jesus in the morning, child. Run on, run on, run on, a little while longer, gotta run on, run on. I want to see my Jesus in the morning, child.
It's a blessing, really, just because it's a kid who already brings so much to the table. Because players like her, come once every couple years, or once every career for some coaches. It's a fun experience because we get to just hone in on the little things now. We can go over the nuances and the angles and, kind of like playing chess, seeing the play 3 plays ahead and manipulating defenses. With her being a point guard and her going to go play at that possibly Power 5 level at her position, the fact that she has that strong basketball background, I feel like, one, I do have another coach on the floor. Two, you know, her willingness to share with her teammates and her competitiveness and want to win. That just motivates her more to make the team around her better, because she realizes she can't do it alone. She needs the other 9 players on our roster to really build this team into a state power.
Your replacement is not needed if you stay in place. And the problem is that too many believers get arrogant and think that you can do the business without God, that you can run the church without God, that you can have a marriage and raise kids without God. And God said, now I got to raise up your replacement because you got too arrogant to stay anchored.
When I'm on the court, I mean, it's just like everything just kind of leaves my mind. It kind of brings me into like a different world. So, I mean, I have such a passion for the game. So it's like it kind of like clears my mind. Like once I step on the court, like everything is like out the window, like all the stuff, troubles, blah, blah. If I was angry when I step on the court, it's like a totally different me. No matter who you are, once I step on the court, it don't matter how big your name is. I'm just there to compete. No matter how good you are, how high you're ranked, once we step on that court, all that rankings go out the door. No.
You need proof that it takes to be generous? You're looking at it. You need proof to know that God is a provider, and in the middle of the darkness that you're in, He will send anybody to provide your needs. You're looking at it.
If I didn't have God, and I would be nobody. Like without me, God would still be God, but without God in my life, then I would be nobody. So God has played a major part, and I mean, my talent, it was God-given. My dad, my mom, they didn't give me this talent. I mean, they helped feed into the talent, but God gave it to me. Now I just use the talent to, give Him glory. And on my team, when we're in the bus, and I'm like, hey, are you Christian? Or are you saved? And stuff like that. So I just use my talent to be able to, preach the word and, kind of get it out there. But without God, my talent wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be who I am.
And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters.
do both.
That's right. That is right.
You want me to go get a speaker, some music on?
Okay, go ahead. Pick me up. Noah, come here.
Yes.
Are you supposed to be playing at a certain time?
And Grandma Dan said Josiah has 5 more minutes.
And when did she say that?
Earlier on. And Josiah said he still has 1 more minute.
Alright, tell him his time's up.
Josiah, your time's up.
Yes, girl. You look so good. Oh my gosh. Ain't up the end.
Oh my goodness. Queen Hannah, I would say she's in the opposing team's head, like constantly energetic, clapping, talking back to the other team, and kind of getting in their head, knocking down threes, knocking down jump shots, dishing the ball, getting and ones, screaming at other people's face, stealing the ball, fast breaks, kicking it out to the shooters, aggressive in everybody else's face, cheering on my team when I'm on the bench, bringing that energy. Well, yeah, obviously staying on top of my grades because it's student athlete, so I have to be a student first. So staying on top of my grades, getting straight A's or A's and B's, just kind of being on like that kind of like honor roll student and stuff like that. But bringing in those offers and stuff like that, like proving to these colleges that heart over height. I mean, I got it too and stuff like that. So kind of bringing in that, staying on top of my grades, definitely like first thing. Anything that God gives to me, I mean, I'm blessed and I'm thankful for it. So it's never like I want to go here, and if I don't go here, I might be upset and stuff like that. So I'm just blessed to receive anything that I get.
Okay. Messed up.
You can't have this.
Oh, that's dark.
You can't have this.
Let me hold it up. Let me hold it up.
No, you can't hold this up. I'll hold it up for you. I'm the queen. I'm the queen.
No, you're not.
I'm
You're
the
the princess.
No, I'm the queen. Protect the queen. You know
You
what
ain't
I'm
had your
saying?
permit yet.
That's okay. I'm gonna take your license.
I'll take your bedroom and you pay the mortgage. That's what I'll do.
The queens don't pay no bills. Queens don't pay bills.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, queens don't pay
The
bills.
lies somebody told you. Shoot.
It's supposed to be me
You got a
stealing.
lot of nerve. But
It's
take a
supposed to be.
picture of me.
It's supposed to be me stealing your
Can you take a
clothes.
picture? You always still on my phone with my hand up. Wait, can you take a picture of me?
Take a
Or
picture
then
of
take
you
a
with
picture of me.
myself.
Forget
No.
you. Take a picture so my mom can see.
You can't do none of this.
Ignorant.
My bag.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.